It's weird. Shouldn't be.
Resident Evil
Resident.
Revelations.
Oh yeah. They gotta bring that back. Sync counts are only signed in with does not contain save data. You must create a new save data. Please insert your 4 megabyte. Pretty cool layout. What's up? What? Oh no, it's because the game isn't in the right aspect ratio. I can't really hear you right now. Chat volume, that's I wonder, you remember that ultra wide fix we had? Yeah, we got the application. I wonder if Revelations is on that. What was it called? Flawless widescreen. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Typed it in. village. Does it still look weird? Change it to 25, or you know. Okay. This has never worked for me, but I'll try. Alright. Now it should be good. Magic. Yeah. Good to hear. Fuck that motion blur. Stick red. Try out some red. Episode 1. Oh shit. Fuck you. Oh. Nah, we're gonna have to go back and watch that shit. Yeah. Yeah. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I was gonna say I could turn on the audio where they could hear you, because Wyatt's not in here. What is it? Oh, okay. I should know it looks better. And yeah, and probably take some more bandwidth. Huh? Fuck yeah. I don't know, I hate watching that. How do you even capture? Discord Gaming Apes Max. There we go. Oh, there's already a desktop audio here, I guess.
Trees. I'm seeing trees. Hey, trees. 4 trees. 5 trees. 6 trees. 7 trees. Nice. Very nice.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Chief.
Yes, yeah.
Incredible.
The Queen's and all, yeah. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point.
Come on.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation for that last known coordinate was
Searching for Chris again.
Right here on this ship.
Right here on this shit.
Bro.
Big search for Chris.
Can't always just be together. They're always, somebody's always missing. But it's like for the heck of a whole new character be missing.
It's gotta be Chris.
Where's Kingfield? What if he's gonna make a cameo in
Doubt it because he was in 8 and 7. Maybe though.
I don't like the sound of that.
Stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
this multiplayer? Can I play as that person right behind you?
I don't think so. I think it's only the second one. You can look it up if you can. Sure. Buy both of them. The aiming is kind of weird, but it's in a way better than the other.
Signs of life.
Yeah, we're the
There's
second
something
call.
here.
Or second call campaign. That's weird.
Hey,
What happened?
I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, we ain't alone. It's like turnstile in a way. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you're going to die soon. Whoever and whatever that thing is. Nope. I like the maps kind of in the right. You don't have to press M every 2 seconds. Go to the left. Okay, he's going to the left.
That ain't slobber.
Yeah, that ain't so. What the fuck? Just make sure you know. Hello.
Green herb. Classic.
Classic. It.
Shorted out. The power still works here. The face is smashed in completely.
G, take a look at this.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
No problem.
Um,
What year is this game?
2013, I think.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
This face is so chubby for his built body.
He probably lifts like 550. Chris is
it's
going.
not Chris.
What the? Ooh, he knows. He nah. That's a new one. That's a new one. Hello. Okay.
This explains our missing crew.
This is not good. Where are you, Chris?
Resident Evil Revelations.
Episode 1. Into the depths.
The Resident Evil, like, story-based, like, Telltale game would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty cool, actually. I'm definitely, man, that would be good. Be pretty fun.
That'd be fun.
Need to start like a deal for that, like petition. Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
This is like the
Sunny
episodes.
and
They're like
idyllic
the
Mediterranean
rendered
coast
movies.
was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire city. But in 2004,
Of
Veltro,
course.
a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack.
Golly.
They not only released a virus, but
Nuts.
also several creatures known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched one of the
What was
worst
fighting
tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the U.S., was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The BSAA, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself.
Oh, dang.
Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terra Grigia Panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro.
I don't think
It is
so.
now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I
Okay.
assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
Yeah. Genesis, something. Is that his name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No. I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Alright, let's read up on this thingamajig. Geolysis, the nickname of the high-level bioscanner, currently being tested and developed by Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. It bounces special synchrotron radiation off of It bounces special synchrotron radiation off the target in order to analyze. Viral analysis. It is possible to detect and analyze even the smallest amounts of viruses. Since version 1.0.4, it has been possible to produce simple vaccines. Oh, that's cool. And detection using synchrotron radiation. It is possible to detect specific objects, data for bullets, medicinal herbs, etc. If detectable object is nearby, the indicator in the lower right area of the monitor will light up.
It's clear wear that uniform. I don't get it.
What is it?
Oh yeah, she's a special agent, isn't she?
She works for the BSAA.
Yeah. I think I was thinking.
Look.
Who's the one that wears red?
Ada?
No. The other one.
Jill?
Yeah.
She worked for Stars, if I remember right.
Look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Skin so pale. I've never seen anything like it.
Use the Genesis to get a reading on it. The Genesis requires a decent sample size to get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data. Have a look at this.
I'm getting something from inside it.
City. This must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight. I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
It's very weird name now.
That smell must have erupted from gas.
Christ, what a mess.
Made. Subweapon.
We need more samples to run an analysis. Give me a few more. pay you to work.
I don't pay you to play. I pay you to work. Shut your bitch ass up. Will earn you health recovery items. The rate you will receive will go down if you analyze enemies of the same kind.
I've collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
BA,
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
And I bet it's no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Well, we did all we can. Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ. Huh? It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up. Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it. Joe, Parker. You two are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
When? How?
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
The signal was lost over the ocean. Thought they were in the mountains chasing Veltro. But judging from their position, they must be...
On a ship. I'll go back to HQ. Take charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. S tier, dude. Can't even get more perfect. Like, come on.
Did these things go to Chris and Jessica?
I hope not.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
Alright, then let's
He
find
kind
Molly.
of just has.
Did you hear that? Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay, I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail.
Holy.
Chris!
What?
Chris! Come on, say something! I found Chris, but he's trapped in there. No, it's a tough lock. I need the key.
Open this up. Now shit. Here we go, kid. Here we go again. Phenomenal angles they choose from the team. Gotta give it to them. Inventory? There is no. Figure that out when it comes to it, I guess. Oh. There you are. Oh, run. Damn, don't waste bullets, but it's weird that I hate. Ashley? Leon! Leon! What the? Oh. Oh.
Dude.
I can't save you, girl. My bad.
Dude. Shouldn't have existed in the Resident Evil universe.
It's a fact. Who are you working for now?
That's our fault.
There's two of y'all? Okay, listen. I didn't really prepare for all that. Oh Lord.
I found a survivor.
What is it?
Instead of the go back.
Bitch, you don't understand.
No, I know they had Resident Evil games already.
It's better, but that's what I meant in some ways. I might as well turn on aim soon.
W's got her though. I'm still trying to piece that together.
Oh no, she was hot. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
That is very important. You know, small habits.
Imagine that. She's like, that's kind of sexy though. And it's fucking brother.
It's like Chris would look really good at this.
Chris, would this look good? Oh, it's her like brother, which is. Stop it, Jill. Chill. Claire. Claire. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe. So is everything in there? Four more. It's probably something I messed up there. Oh no. Look around over. That's Chris. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh. What? Alright. Goated. Can't hold any more handgun ammo or something? Okay, cool. Anything else? Damn. There's gotta be a way to go on my image. It doesn't really show you controls or something.
Yeah, that's awful. I was just doing that. I let us scope in.
That would be, yeah. Open item screen. Okay. This is kind of cool. Yeah, I like this. Like the movie. So we got doors that cannot be opened. I don't know what that anchor is. Doesn't really tell you. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I'm just gonna keep on going there. And Riz. The only way is up. Oh, yep, that's what I missed. Crew quarters area key.
Parker, I couldn't find anything out on the woman. But I did find a key.
Let's try it out. I'll meet you under Chris's room. See you there.
Under Chris's room. Alright. Missing something so simple, of course. Oh. Hello. Get the ammo, dude. What the dude? Did you draw it off, Frosty? That's all. Hand grenade, oh yeah. Chip blank. Where you at? Oh, hello. Hey, chill out. Yo, I knew it. Playing around too much, man. Playing. For real? Oh, come on. How am I missing them? I don't know what the yellow is on the map. It's the objective, okay.
Jude.
Oh,
Come on, we gotta help Chris.
we gotta help Chris. Let's go.
Chris!
Chris.
Chris?
Oh,
What is this?
What's this goofy dude?
yeah, what the?
Great. It's a trap.
No dirt. No dirt. It's Wesker, isn't it?
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
It's all
Now
I
to me,
can-
Chris.
It's time you learned the truth, Miss Valentine.
I'll be Mr. Valentine. And then I wish it would.
This Alright, that was S2 Noobs Goated. Still episode 1? Oh, no. Okay. Episode 1, part 2. Okay.
I'm probably about to head out of here.
No, you're good, bro. Thanks for your consideration, though. Anyways, I'll see you in the next episode. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you, man.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
The signal was lost over the ocean.
Queens and all, yeah.
Right here on this ship.
Signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
I think it's a gun. This is not good. Where are you, Chris? Chris! What is this?
Oh, great. It's a trap.
It's time you learned the truth. Miss Valentine.
Episode 2, Double Mystery. What in the hell is she
Slow
wearing now?
down, Chris.
We're almost there, Jessica.
Jessica.
I certainly hope so. My feet are killing me.
Our source indicates the camp is on the far side of this peak.
Sicko.
Some
Maybe
Chris
it's the
and
weather,
Jessica.
but I still can't make contact with HQ. Who'd have thought we'd be stuck out here for so long?
I've heard that name before.
No. She's apparently the one that went messing with him on the boat. She's calling herself.
Yay.
This doesn't seem like one. Oh shit.
Oh, the plane! My God, it crashed! There shouldn't be any shipping routes in this area.
And the intel we got on Velcro was on the money. Come on.
Jesus, no one could have lived through that.
Investigate the site. Let me know if you find anything. What the hell were they carrying?
Handling the new prototype. Of course.
Mm-hmm. This
There
will
won't.
be the S-Virus or something.
We shall see. There will be a new prototype introduced on this mission. All mission participants are urged to use extreme caution. When handling the special prototype, all instructions by a handler must be followed to the letter. In the event of an emergency, follow the contingency guidelines and the hazards and emergencies manual. Once the prototype's abilities have activated, it will be impossible to control them. The prescribed sedative must be administered every hour during transport.
Somebody forgot.
Yeah. While it is possible to control the special prototype, its behavior in the field cannot be accurately predicted. When control is no longer viable, please contact headquarters on the dedicated line.
It's a big ass clipboard.
We should check out the plane more thoroughly. See what we find.
Okay? You know some more of me? Oh. Might have been Veltro.
The manifest should give us a lead to work with.
Let's see. They were headed for Valcoinen Airport.
If that's where they are, this mine should take us there.
Mine time, baby. Lagger.
Jessica, I need a hand.
Jessica, I need a hand. It's perfect, like, multiplayer game.
Somebody getting over tested on 5 on.
What is it?
Come out? We heard 5 come out?
I think it was after this.
That might have been tested out.
This cave is too cold.
Yeah, and that's why they
You should have
did
worn your thermal underwear.
You should have worn your thermal underwear. They had the regression and controls if that's supposed to. Oh, great. What in the hell are y'all?
I think you're infected. Be careful, Jessica.
Bro, what in the bat dog?
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Hey, I'm out of here, man. Peace.
Peace out, bro.
Yeah. We have to stop them before anyone gets hurt.
Oh, get back. What are those? Bow decoy. Bow decoy, a grenade-type sub-weapon. Once it hits the ground, it lets out a unique sound that lures in surrounding enemies and then explodes, taking out everything in the vicinity. Very effective if used correctly. Okay. Oh. How do I... Oh! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh! Use our... Got him.
So, Jill, was it?
Was what? Stay focused.
She was your partner before, right?
Yeah, my partner from before. What about it?
I was, just asking.
Yeah.
Shit.
Of course.
Chris, are you okay?
It's just my leg. I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
Oh shit. Ah! Get him! Get him, Cuzzo!
Shit, my ammo's not gonna last.
You're right. Oh! Shoot! Me and my thank you. Put your sweet ass down here. Oh shit. Bro. Why'd you bring a sniper with you?
Can you stand?
Thanks. I'll be okay.
Sorry to bring this up again, but
Bring what up?
do you trust me as much as Jill?
There's no need to compare. I trust you both. Besides, trust is built through actions, not words.
That's so like you, Chris. It's always about the job, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
that the airstrip?
That's their hideout.
This is Forkball. Do you read?
Chris here. I read you, sir.
Are you all right? Where are you?
The interference here killed our signals. We're at Valcoinen Mock Airport.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean?
I sent Jill and Parker to the Mediterranean on faulty intel, and now I've lost contact with them. I haven't heard from them since.
How? What's going on?
Chris, you better look at this.
It's impossible.
O'Brien, you're not gonna like this. We found the Veltro crest.
Then stories of their resurrection are true. If that's the case,
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was all...
yeah, I'd almost guarantee it.
O'Brien, we'll go after Jill and Parker. I hope that's not a problem.
Not at all. Make your way to the Mediterranean, and we'll keep you posted.
Any
Uh-oh.
idea what's going on?
We'll sort it out later. We have to move.
Oh. Holding F will power up your something. Physical something, no? Hold on. Chill. It's chill. I don't know why I thought Claire.
What? Where?
Probably because Claire's always looking.
Jill,
Parker.
where are you?
I don't know. A room, I think. Somewhere on the ship.
Damn it. Master took all my weapons.
Of course.
Can you reach HQ?
No, comms are as it seems. We should regroup.
One. Oh, come on. Not a damn thing. May have been bad that I did that though. Oh, seriously? Pressing. Oh. Oh. What? Bro, hello? It was glitched there for a second for sure. Oh, I need a gun. Oh, I need a gun first, dude. Are you serious, bro? Some bull crap. Some bull crap, man. Hello. Place call. Of course. Run, run. Need a gun. Oh. Ah! Go in the door. Keys. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Jill, are you okay?
Yeah, you got a
I'm
pistol?
fine, but the ship's crawling with EOWs.
Okay. We're going to need our weapons.
Facts.
I think I saw them on my way here, but I couldn't reach them. We should be okay as long as we work together.
Oh, bro.
Wait, there are more creatures this way. I found this though. Think we can use it?
Yeah, it just might do the trick.
Fuck. I mean, what is that? What? This part's gonna be stupid.
Wait, there are more creatures this way. I found this though. Think we can use it?
Yeah, it just might do the trick.
Weapons I found are just up ahead.
You don't. Just kill me. Come on. Do it. No balls? Come on. You can't escape. That's good enough. Come on. What you got?
Wait, there are more creatures this way. I found this though. Think we can use it?
Yeah, it just might do the trick.
Weapons I found are just up ahead.
Oh! Can you take us to him, please? Customization gear. Get picked up some custom. To where? Oh yeah. There we go. Let's go. You can equip or switch weapons on this screen. You can also customize weapons if you have custom parts. Any weapon you obtain will be automatically added to the screen. Use F1 to switch custom screen. To switch around. Ups firepower by 10%, baby. There you go. Didn't mean to do that, but it'd be like that. Hand grenade. I don't know how to choose.
Now what?
Now we contact HQ and tell them what the hell is going on.
Should be able to do that from the bridge. Let's go.
Let's do that from the bridge. Hello, I hear you. Shoot him, dude. You use your ammo. Your ammo sucks. Yeah. It's just a bathroom. Anything in there now? No. Guess we're going back through, huh? Shoot him, dude. I think you should shoot him. Get up your shots in. Get up. Come on. Don't mess. Come on. Go for it. Hello. god. Mm. Hello.
Things are hiding everywhere.
Meanwhile, there's a helm mark on the fence. Hello. Don't you ever attack him, dude. Oh, shoot, bro, you're retarded. You're retarded. Corona! Oh, now it shoots. Great. Great, dude. You're so good. You long-haired dumbass. That's cool. This is where that shotty is. Oh yeah, this is right. What are you, dude?
the bridge.
Increases your ammo capacity. F2, check ammo capacity. Plus 20, nice. I can use this for your communication. I don't know why you think that. Looks perfectly working.
We can't change our course. We're completely adrift.
This is recent. The perpetrator can't be far.
Don't tell me that was the tugboat.
Shit, we'll be stuck here. Freeze! Drop the weapon! Drop yours, Parker. Who the hell are
Okay.
you?
Now. Ain't no way they're gonna do it like that. I got an A, no. I'm trash. Trash. Might do another.
Incredible at talking shit, but Nate's being honest. Yeah, Nate's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Connor's putting on a show. And
Connor's trying
talking
to sell the fight,
Yeah.
and Diaz is just saying whatever comes into
whatever's
his
in
brain.
his head. Is,
Yeah.
And half the time it's like, yeah, this. And that's the end of the interview.
Yeah,
Take
it's
a
real
microphone.
punk, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feel like the reporter is going to get punched.
Yeah.
Are you taking a piss?
Yeah.
Who's Tyson?
It's my
That's Tyson.
That's Tyson.
No, this is Nate Diaz. I'm Nate Diaz.
Has he bit his tongue?
Yeah, it does. You.
That's right.
This is my Japanese Nate Diaz.
What do you do in the shadows, you vampire?
You're 26. So do you put a sock on the door to let your mom know you're jerking off, or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you really?
No, I was just trying to go along with what you said.
What is it like? Have you ever gotten caught masturbating at home?
Yes, I have.
What was that like? Can you describe to us what that moment was
Did you
like?
turn into a bat and escape the room? Count Wacula?
There we go.
Here we go. I'm fired up.
I went to the Cyril Francis Ngannou fight with Rogan, so I was front. It was just me to the cage. I was sitting in front of the cage, and it's terrifying, bro. It's scary.
Especially with
you
the
see those
guard
dudes
who's
get
a
in there, you're like,
beast.
and it's funny because you could see my face the whole event. So everybody was texting me like, yo, relax. Like, the whole fight, I was like, just a checked leg kick. I was like,
just not enjoying it at all. Just like,
it was terrifying.
no, but the noise is
disgusting.
so scary.
When you hear some punch in the chest, in the belly, it's disgusting.
When you hear Shane Gillis go, stop!
Hey! No. Get out. You don't need this. Go.
You're still young.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was
Dealing with in my life. I recently found out that the girl I'm dating, her ex is a Navy SEAL. That sucks. That sucks dick, dude. That's the worst ex of all time. I never even thought it. You want to feel insecure?
I will die down there, bro. I'm fucking going to Colo.
Nice.
Second opinion. People want a second opinion.
iPhone 14? iPhone 14?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you...
An eighth of a teaspoon. teaspoon?
Eighth. We'll do an eighth fruity flavor and aroma, and it's
So they're trying to make this stuff taste decent.
for its firepower. Psycho juice. Okay. I don't know. It says entry-level hot sauce for those with to venture into the world of serious hot sauces. What is the entry level?
I don't know, but I thought the stupid hottest stuff was. They make the hottest stuff over there too, right?
Oh yeah, maybe it tastes good. I don't know. Okay. So we'll do a quarter tea.
Bad?
No, it's hot. It smells just like all the hot crap.
No, it don't. It's got actually a little. It's got. It's almost got that. It smells like.
Half teaspoon? No, that's a lot.
You know what it smells like? It smells like stuff. You dip your chips in at the Mexican restaurant.
Salsa.
Smell it. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I wouldn't be dipping my chip in that salsa.
It smells like Tabasco.
Yeah, it's awful. Smells like the crap you put on your
Tabasco?
crackers at Skyline.
Tabasco.
It's Tabasco, and I don't like Tabasco. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Tabasco sauce.
So.
Hey, come on.
What should we do? A half? What should we do?
Just get a regular spoon, Justin, and put it in the
That
spoon.
much?
You don't have to fill the whole spoon up. You need to take you need to take a little bit more than the average little dip. You can't just fart around with it.
Yeah, Justin.
Okay, where's spoons?
I'll put them on the spoon. How's that?
I don't want a big spoon.
You might have to get it.
Where's the average size spoons? Do we even have a spoon clean? We don't have a spoon clean.
Yeah, we do. It's in the pile.
Good God.
Yeah, it's in the pile, she said. Okay, here's one.
Told ya.
Those are different kind of spoons, though.
That's okay.
Why does it matter?
3 different freaking kinds of spoons.
Size-wise?
Why don't we just have a normal spoon here?
Well, listen.
Look, every one of these spoons. There's the same one.
Are you gonna? Do you have anything else you'd like to complain about today?
All right. I'll give you.
Keep off. Don't worry about the camera here. Nobody's
His
filming.
legs rotting off. We haven't looked at by the vet.
Stop it. It is not.
That's a pretty good amount, would you say?
Yes, that's a lot.
Okay, no reaction.
Are you doing it first?
For how long? 1
How
minute?
long are we doing it at the same time?
1 minute?
I don't know. Hold on, let's measure this out.
Oh, I would definitely
30
want to do it
seconds?
at the same
Hey, and you know what? I got a little bit more than you did, I think.
Are we starting a timer?
He's better at this.
I wouldn't say that. But listen, it's got to be licked clean.
Okay.
None of your crap, none of your not licked clean crap. Good God. Okay, go ahead. I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
Well, you're stupid.
How long?
Too much. Too much. Not doing that much. Not doing that much. Here, I'll redo this. It's in my mouth already. But I'll get some more.
You already made a face.
Shoot. No, it doesn't count.
How does that not count?
I'm restarting.
Woo,
What are you doing?
God.
Is it hot?
it's loud.
It's loud.
It's loud.
Justin, stop. Just put it in your mouth. There's
Look at the little
I
peanut
know, but
thing.
I've already
Get
had,
in here.
I've
Get
already
in
had
here.
a mouthful. It's not started yet.
But you're an
You know you could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy. Yeesh.
Oh, lucky 13.
Okay,
Wow,
okay.
Wow. All right, 13. Oh, that's not bad. Raspberries. Yeah. The raspberry in my pizza. 12.
Yes, I'm so excited about crayons.
Oh no!
Apply your toppings, please. Oh, come on.
Spread it out. Spread it out. 14. Oh!
Yes!
I got the catfish!
Oh, no! 3.
3. Where's 3?
Feels heavy. Eggs?
Oh, nice.
Just crack it open and put it in there.
Yeah, get that egg up in there. Oh, yeah.
Use a crayon and I'll move it around.
Yeah. Put it on the slice of heat. 8. Woo!
Yes. Okay.
Oreos. Oreos! Hey, I'm cool with that.
There's so many more toppings. 1. Got 'em. Yay! I got chocolate chips.
Oh, there you go.
Just sprinkle it on there with your crayons and egg and salmon.
What's 11?
What's 11?
11. Oh, look! Swedish fish.
Whoa, we have one. This one.
Oh, here you go. Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, yours looks good except for that cat food.
Yours looks good.
16. Come on, B. Sour Patch Kids! Yay!
Yay! 5. Gummy worms!
Oh my gosh, we
I'm
got
getting
too
all
much
the
candy.
candy.
10.
Oh.
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 Jello!
Yeah.
sides. That's the trick.
Oh. With the crayon. Ooh. Ooh.
15. 15. All right, cool. What's in here?
Oh, chips.
Ooh. Ooh. Looking great. Looking great. I'm gonna have baked chips. Oh, it's 6. That's my handwriting. What is this?
It's a purple banana.
Okay.
Here, I'll pick one. You pick one.
9.
4.
These are both yours.
And I got 2.
Ah!
Oh no, I have a yellow eggplant now. What? What is going on? What is that? Oh! Candy! Oh, cotton candy for the win. You have goldfish. That's good. See, look, mine's colorful too, like yours.
Yours is better. I'm gonna pass out by how good this is gonna taste.
So you want to put it in the oven and bake it right. Isn't that right? Everybody say Jill, yeah.
Jill, yeah.
Let's go.
Now it's time for the moment of truth. Time to put the pizza away.
Happy pizza today. Happy pizza, happy pizza. Now we wait 30 minutes.
Ooh, that cream looks good.
This is the final product. You see this cotton candy? It's not cotton candy anymore, it's just sugar. Optical illusion. See, it's puffy. It's just sugar.
What? This is just sugar? That's so crazy.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Moment you guys been waiting for.
It's not cooked. It's not cooked.
It's cooked. This is for all you wasabians and viewers watching this right now. Cheers.
How are you eating it?
It's horrible.
I'm trying. Hold on. Let me muster up some courage.
Bite it. You got chew. Chew it. Come on. I chew it.
This is too gross. Worst challenge ever.
Alright, I guess we tied.
Yeah, tied.
Alright, cool.
Okay, good.
It's not even that bad, dude.
What?
Yeah, we'll eat it.
You're gonna?
No,
okay,
you won't.
go
It's
ahead.
fine.
All right, go. Try
I
it.
know
All right.
about you. Oh,
Go ahead.
Alright, Kyle and Will
God.
are gonna try it now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
That was good, dude.
Yeah, it does look good.
I'm hungry.
What do you mean this isn't? Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that's gross.
Keep going. It's so good. Look, Kyle likes it.
I told you it's terrible.
I told you.
It's terrible. Thank you for trying it, guys.
Now.
Kyle.
Oh,
Terrible.
I told you.
It's terrible. Thank you for trying it, guys.
Now.
Kyle.
Okay, bye.
All right, that was the most disgusting challenge I think we've ever done.
Thank you for watching, and thank you, Kyle and Will, for eating the pizza.
Yes.
You guys are such troopers. I appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Thank you.
Alright, well, feel free to follow us on Twitter at Rowasabi,
Alex Wasabi.
KCMG TV,
Yellow Paco. Done.
and we'll see you guys next time. Behind the scenes right there. Thank you, Will.
What's up, Wasabians?
You guys voted for us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's it.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready? One, two, three.
Nope, trash him.
What's up, Wasabians?
You're making it worse. Throw it up.
We just did the cinnamon challenge. You guys want us to do more challenges? Post a comment.
With Kroger's same-day pickup and delivery, you can shop the same in-store prices and have your...
Hey guys, we're with our friend AJ. So today we got baby food challenge. Well, we got some baby bottles. Here you go. You can have this. We got some baby spoons, and we got some baby food up in here. Our friends picked out some flavors.
I know for sure. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her heart away. A couple billion in the whole wide.
Come on. That was it. That was it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. You want to do one more?
One more for that.
Hid my face, so afraid to tell the world what I've got to say. But I have this dream right inside of me. I'm gonna let it show. It's time to let you know, to let you know.
Of the 590 eating challenges posted to his channel, Beardmeat's Food has failed only 14. So from the earliest to the most recent, we're going to go over each rare example where the restaurant beat him, beginning with the undefeated Yorkshire Pudding Burger, which was the first challenge uploaded to his channel which Beard couldn't finish. When Adam attempted the challenge back in February 2015, he'd been uploading YouTube videos for only 2 weeks, and as a result the production is fairly basic. However, he didn't need multiple angles and a 4K camera to show just how difficult this challenge was. As highlighted in the description, the challenge featured a 40-ounce burger topped with mozzarella chicken, beef brisket and gravy, accompanied by a pint of shake and a pound of thick-cut fries. Although over the top of some extra loud music, Adam explained that the most difficult part of the challenge was the 25-minute time limit, which simply wasn't enough to finish the fries, marking the first ever defeat on the Beardmeat's Food channel.
Just couldn't eat quickly enough, and I think that's one thing I'm gonna have to improve on if I'm gonna take it to the next level. So,
and while you might be thinking that Beard failed because he was new to professional eating, this couldn't have been further from the truth. Even at the beginning of his channel back in 2015, he'd explained that he was the UK's best professional eater, and only 1 month after he failed the Yorkshire Burger Challenge, he'd beat a giant naan bread challenge that was so difficult you won an overseas holiday just for finishing the meal. This showed that Beardmeat's Food was a pro even in the beginning, although he still wasn't good enough to beat the 1.2 meter hot dog challenge at Huckleberry's Diner. Attempted only 1 month after the previous failure, the video is still fairly basic, although Beard's able to get a clear shot of the 4-foot monstrosity, which the restaurant gave him an hour to finish. Only 11 minutes into the challenge, Beard is down to the bread, and it seems as though he's going to beat it, but he's then handed another hot dog of equal size, showing that he was really only halfway. Things became even worse after Beard explained that the chef accidentally used a heavy baguette instead of a light hot dog bun, and for this reason it took Adam more than half an hour just to eat the bread. By the 52-minute mark, it looked like he was going to finish, although with 1 minute remaining, there were still 2 bites left, to which his mouth was saying yes, but his stomach was saying no. The Beard simply couldn't swallow the final part of the meal, but while this hot dog failure had come down to a matter of 2 mouthfuls, his next defeat was significantly more pronounced when he'd take on the 10-pound cheesecake challenge approximately 9 months later. Undertaken at the very same restaurant where he'd failed the 4-foot hot dog challenge, Beard began by showing that the 10-pound cheesecake was bigger than his head, although he'd also explained that it was a 2-man challenge, so he had a person by the name of John who was there to help him finish it. The only problem was the rules stated that they couldn't both be eating at the same time, so the other guy went first and tapped out after eating only one of the cake's 6 slices. This meant that Adam was left with over 80% of the cake to finish on his own, which he'd do while explaining that the cheesecake was so dense he had to throw it up after attempting the challenge. The Beard had to admit defeat with around 1.5 slices remaining, although he probably gets a pass given it was a 2-man job. However, the only excuse for the next challenge he'd fail was that it was simply stupidly difficult. Beard began the video by explaining that he tried the challenge in the past.
I tried this about a year ago, probably a little bit more,
It's basically 7 pounds of barbecue food.
And while 7 pounds of barbecue food sounds like a pretty delicious meal, the difficulty of this challenge can only be recognized by reading the list of items involved. 12 chicken wings, full rack of ribs, sausages, 6 slices of beef brisket, 2 pounds of fries, coleslaw, 4 bread buns, 3 pots of beans, 1 pot of jalapenos, 5 strips of pork crackling, and mounds of pulled pork, made even more difficult by the explanation that almost all ingredients seem to have doubled in size compared to my last attempt, and though I'm sure it wasn't intentional, this meal is far heavier than 7 pounds. The beard was able to get through an impressive amount of food, however he eventually succumbed to the sheer amount of meat. But in case 7 pounds of barbecue food wasn't already hard enough, only 1 month later he'd upload a new video trying to beat a challenge that was so difficult, the restaurant had to downsize the meal afterwards as they realized nobody would ever beat it. Titled the 11-pound chicken and waffles challenge, Adam began by stating that this was going to be his hardest challenge ever.
I'm going to be taking on probably my toughest challenge yet. This eating challenge is called No Cooking Chance.
Before going on to explain that he needed to eat 4 Louisiana chickens, 4 deep-fried chickens, 8 waffles, onions, onion rings, corn, and 3 pounds of cheesy fries. However, it seemed the beard was being humble, as he didn't mention the bacon on the sides as well as the pickles, which covered everything. Beard then expressed concern over the 40-minute time limit.
This is a 40-minute time limit, which damn near makes it impossible for all but about 3 people in the entire universe.
As well as the dryness of the waffles, and by the 30-minute mark, Adam stated that he knew he couldn't finish. He'd throw in the towel with a minute remaining.
I don't care who you are, ain't nobody eating that amount of food in a minute.
Which was followed by a sentence in the description reading, "The challenge has since been downsized to encourage participation." Although it seemed this defeat would actually lead to a string of successes, as the beard wouldn't upload another failure for over 15 months, until he was eventually undone by the undefeated Meat Mountain. Located at Tavasoli's Bar and Grill, Adam described the Meat Mountain as one of the most difficult eating challenges I've seen for a long time, which was supported by the scorecard on the wall behind him, showing that there were 8 failures and not a single winner. If there was one man for the job, it was going to be Beard Meat's food. However, he'd need to get through a 9-pound garbage plate of fries, hash browns, mozzarella dippers, bacon, pulled pork, burger patties, chorizo, garlic mayo, and sweet chili sauce, accompanied by a pint of Kinder Bueno milkshake, all of which has to be finished within 20 minutes.
This is a crazy amount of food for 20 minutes. I'm not really surprised that nobody had done it before.
Wearing a t-shirt which stated "Count blessings, not calories," the beard began to smash his meal, interrupting himself only when asking for more water. By the 15-minute mark, he stated that the meal felt like a bottomless pit of food, and by the 19-minute mark, Adam accepted that he didn't have enough time. He'd gone to make the slightly arrogant yet incredibly factual statement that,
to be honest, not many restaurants that do eating challenges manage to beat me.
Which was supported by him not failing a single restaurant challenge over the next 2 years. However, when he'd come up against the incredibly unique Bangers and Mash challenge, the Beard's 24-month winning streak would finally come to an end. Described below the video as ludicrously difficult, Adam was shocked by what the challenge involved.
Creators, I built these 3 apps to run my business just using prompts with base 44. Let's talk.
30?
Which became even worse after the server told him the amount of time he had to do it in.
You gotta finish it all in, is it 1 hour? 20 minutes? Oh my lord, I should have just done the little burger. This could be the first restaurant challenge I failed in.
It's been 84 years.
It was obvious that Adam was unconfident from the get-go, made even worse after he'd start and discover each sausage was too hot to eat.
That's roasting hot. You feel steam coming off it?
Adam's confidence continued to drop after realizing that he also had to eat a whole cauliflower afterwards. And while he did give it a red-hot shot, Beard was eventually defeated by the time limit, although not before the restaurant offered him a free t-shirt for his efforts anyway.
I feel like I should give you a t-shirt.
However, there was no t-shirt being offered by Low, Slow, and Dough, as the Beard had no chance of beating their burrito challenge. The chef came out to personally explain the magnitude of the meal.
It's just over a foot long, weighs about 2.5 kilos.
Before the owner talked about how many people had beaten it.
Has anyone finished it yet? I've seen a few people have attempted it and failed miserably.
Everyone's failed. Everyone so far.
So it's undefeated.
Adam then explained that the meal was much larger in real life than it looked in the photos, which took the that the restaurant had packed it on, as they knew who he was.
This is one of the reasons I try not to announce that I'm turning up up somewhere in advance. Yeah, the chef piled it on here. I mean, I don't mind that, but this was tough going.
Beard had demolished the entire burrito within 2 or 3 minutes. However, the halloumi was almost impossible to get down in the 17 minutes remaining, with Adam describing the challenge as,
I just had a bad day at the office. I suppose it happens in all careers.
After being unable to finish the churros, he stated that he planned on returning.
It is definitely doable, so I'll be back.
Which he'd do 5 months later, getting revenge on the challenge with 45 seconds left on the clock. However, 45 seconds was still favorable in comparison to the 0 seconds he had left when attempting the Breakfast Club's 50-item fry-up. Eggs, bacon, beans, mushrooms, the list went on and on. 50 different breakfast pieces, including a full bowl of potatoes, which counted as only one item. It's really no wonder why Adam described the breakfast as so massive light actually bends around it. However, the primary concern might have been the time limit.
You get, 30 minutes to finish? That's gonna be tough.
As Adam began to eat, it was obvious that he was doubting his own ability.
You could probably see in my face that I'm not quite as self-confident.
With his lack of confidence becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy, as he began to chat with the other people in the restaurant about how he got into professional eating. After passing the 13-minute mark, Adam acknowledged his lack of speed in the first half.
I don't think I took it quite seriously enough from the start. I think I was pretty slow out the gate. I'm 15 minutes in. How have I got all this food left? I think the Breakfast Club is going to defeat me.
And by the 23-minute mark, he'd accepted that there was no way he was eating the potatoes.
I don't think I'm going to finish this now in 30 minutes. I think I'm defeated. There's no way I can do this in 3 minutes.
In spite of the failure, the Breakfast Club were nice enough to offer him a t-shirt, but it was lucky that the next place he'd be defeated also offered funerals, as Fletcher's Olympic calzone damn near killed him. Beer described the challenge as a calamity from the get-go, as after realizing that the food was piping hot, he had to eat the crust around the outside while waiting for the middle to cool down. When it was finally cool enough to eat, Adam quickly tired from the sheer quantity of pepperoni, ending the challenge somewhat anticlimactically by stating,
I can't face any more pepperoni, that's all it is. Mate, I can't do the pepperoni's just destroyed me. I can't stand the taste of it anymore. I'll take the loss.
However, at least Beard was able to leave the restaurant in a calm state, as the next challenge he'd fail looked so different from the pictures that he'd almost get into an argument with the restaurant. The online photo showed a small pot of chips, 1 scoop of ice cream, and a relatively small burger. However, the portion served to Beard featured a literal colander of chips, 8 scoops of ice cream, and a tower burger, causing a bit of a scuffle between him and the restaurant.
It's not the same bucket. Look at it. That's a full one. That one is 4 or 5 like a dog. Come on, big man. That's like a normal fucking rice size. It's a challenge. Go ahead, man. What a bunch of con men. Look at the size of those chips.
The other problem Adam faced was that the timer started as soon as the food hit the table, and since he'd spent the first 6 minutes arguing, introducing, and taking pictures for the thumbnail, he was left with less than 24 minutes to eat the actual meal.
If I win this, it's gonna be a miracle, man, because I don't even know how long I've been going this. Come on, man.
As is obvious in that clip, Adam wasn't in the best state of mind from the get-go, almost like he wanted to lose just to prove to the restaurant that the portion size was unbeatable.
I think I've got about 10 minutes left, maybe, if that. What a flipping con.
As the challenge continued, Adam stated that he'd never been this angry during a meal.
This is about as grumpy as you'll ever see me, but, with good reason.
Which is followed by him accepting defeat with around 4 minutes remaining.
I'm done. I'm just waiting for the guy to come over now.
However, while Adam gets somewhat of a pass for this defeat, the only justification for his next failure was that it was probably the largest, most difficult challenge ever posted to his channel. Located at Connor's Cafe in Wigston, the channel going by the name of the Lozza Sandwich had been attempted by over 50 people without a single success, and after it came out onto the table, there was no question as to why. The monstrous sandwich featured a full baguette, half a dozen eggs, half a loaf of bread, as well as fries, beans, mushrooms, and chorizo. Thankfully, the meal was incredibly well priced should Adam be defeated.
12 quid? I come down here and eat every day for breakfast.
Although on top of the £12 cost, failed challenges also required a £10 donation to charity, which was a pretty cool idea by the restaurant. It wasn't long before Adam's least favourite food was getting in the way of the challenge.
I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, so I'm gonna get those out of the way.
As was the owner in a pretty funny way. By the 21-minute mark, Adam was praying for a second wind of motivation, although with 4 minutes remaining, he'd accept that it wasn't happening.
Waving the white flag. I'm gonna have to give in. Yeah, congratulations. It's Not often I'm beaten.
However, while the Lozza sandwich looked almost impossible from the start, his next failure was the opposite. The 10-pound pancake challenge looked fairly straightforward, yet it turned out to be unbelievably difficult. The video began with the explanation that in over 14 years it had almost never been beaten.
Only 3 people have done it so far, right? Yes.
Made even more difficult by questions and photos from countless friendly fans. In addition to this, a comment on the video stated, "Those pancakes look way bigger / thicker than in the other videos I've seen from this same challenge," showing that he might have gotten unlucky in terms of pancake size. Despite this, the beard gave it his best shot, although it took only 6 minutes and 33 seconds before Adam was confident he wouldn't finish. He'd spend the next 19 minutes slowly devouring as much as he could. However, the time limit was no issue on this one, as he'd throw in the towel with over 35 minutes left on the clock, showing that there was simply too much food.
I had an hour, but I've only got like 30 minutes left. I don't even think I'm gonna get close to this one.
And while every defeat so far came from either time constraints or portion sizes, it'd be the 4 million Scoville Spicy Noodle Challenge, which presented a brand new problem. The meal without success.
310 in a
Brand new 3-pound bowl of ramen had to be finished in under 8 minutes. Although in possibly his least confident state ever, Adam said it wasn't happening after only 19 seconds. Despite this, the beard made a pretty solid attempt, with the restaurant saying it was one of the best efforts so far. Yet this would also mark his 14th and most recent restaurant defeat out of the 590 challenges attempted on his.
We're gonna have to guess which ones are which.
This is pretty basic. Wait, smell it first. You
I
wanna
can't smell it. Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay. This must be so disgusting. I'm so good. Did you eat it?
I think it's carrots. I mean, green beans. Green beans. Green beans.
That's it? That's what you guessed?
Yeah.
Okay. Check.
Summer vegetable dinner.
Oh my god! Oh, I don't want to do this.
Okay, AJ. Okay, you're good. You're good. Oh, it's blue. It's blue.
Where's the spoon? Is there stuff on the spoon?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh god. No.
Put it in your mouth.
Nice.
What is it? It's blue.
What is it? It tastes like Thanksgiving. Holiday turkey. Okay.
Oh, you know what it is. Look at it. You know what it is.
Carrot.
Zero. Okay, I nominate Roy. You nominate Roy?
I nominate Alex.
Also. Okay. Why is it so hard?
Come on, weakling.
No baby can open this. I don't know why they make it so hard. What color is it?
Blue.
There you go. I don't want to do this.
You're good now. Okay, now go for the airplane. God.
No.
I have a headache.
I'm sweating.
What is it?
Okay, wait, I'm thinking it's green beans. Squash.
We are all winners right now. All right, Roy, you're next.
I don't even know what that is. Okay, wait, get the bag ready. Get the bag ready.
Why does it smell like crap every time? I'm gonna wreck it. I'm gonna wreck it.
Oh, you ate it?
It's like chili. Chili beans. Chili beans.
Look how gross it is. What is it?
Macaroni and beans. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god! It smells like
if you guys can smell this right now, it's so stinky. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Why?
Yeah, they can read it.
What's up, YouTube? Trey and Stupid Dum Dum here again with you. With one of his.
With the belt.
With the belly. I like how you do that. Yeah. Idiots.
We told you a couple.
We didn't, you did. One of Justin's hot rod ideas again, getting hit with fishing poles.
I don't know if anybody's ever done
Once
that.
again, where's our sign? You can't fix stupid.
Oh, it's over at the house. I forgot it.
It's up there at the house? It's over there at the house.
Some of these got.
We don't even know where these came from. Anybody missing some fishing poles, give me a holler. Because you can have them. Because they just ended up in my garage, and that's no kidding.
These are stringed up. Oh, dude.
How's it feel?
Holy.
How's it feel? Some fishing poles, give me a holler. Because you can have them. Because they just ended up in my garage, and that's no kidding.
These are stringed up. Oh, dude.
How's it feel?
Holy.
How's it feel?
I think you might have hit his.
Yeah. Did I hit your junk?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, there went that opportunity to have kids.
What are you going to do now? Is it bleeding? Okay, check it. Is it cut?
Are you okay?
You got my nuts.
That was on pure accident. Look here. This is the other one. Are you going to be able to finish? Come on, is it really that bad?
You hit me right in the nuts.
Did it come?
Yeah, no.
Those through jeans, I'm not going for that. I'm not falling for that horse crap.
Do it like this, yeah.
You falling for a banana in your tailpipe?
What? What are you talking about? Like this. You know what I mean? Like
That's so stupid, all of them. Hang this around your neck while I hit you with the fishing pole. Why?
Because this is dirty. That'll get us age restricted. Yours got age restricted. Mine's
Yeah, I know. I got through all the butt pumping for that, and it gets age restricted. That's neat. That's real neat. So we don't even get nothing for that one. One at a time. You tell me where. Listen to the noise it makes. Should I pretend like I'm fishing? But listen.
Pretend like you're fishing.
Son, that's gonna hurt. Well, Justin, why in the world do you come up with this stupid stuff? Hitting people with fishing poles. Where'd that even come from?
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea. Now it's not seeming as good.
Yeah, well.
It's going to wrap around your body too, so you need to be at the end.
And I don't want to break the eyes of these poles. What if I decide I want to go fishing?
They're all too small helmets. Oh, they're all too small helmets. I was going to get a...
What, you got to put a helmet on?
Yeah, that's all right, though.
I don't think I
can't get that up to my leg.
Oh, come on. Show your junk, or cover your junk up.
No, we can't do that. For sure. We'll get nailed.
All right, get
So
nailed.
we're trying to show kids are...
Do you want the ones with the cords or the line on it, or do you just want this one?
Yeah, fishing pole with the lines on
That shirt is, how perfect is that shirt?
Yeah, it's good. It's doing it for entertainment purposes.
Entertainment purposes.
I think that's what we said last time, and mine didn't get age restricted.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right, then.
Get the ones with the string. There's
What
hooks
ones
on
with string and hooks?
Yeah, there's hooks on those.
Okay. That one's got a bobber. There's a hook right there at the top. Look at that. Let's try that one.
Try that one.
This is not a good
Listen,
idea.
you are just as dumb. You are dumber than a bag of hammers. That's all there is to it. This one, which way should I hold it? Like this or like this?
No, when you're fishing, I think you're...
You ever fished before?
Wait, I'm not. I guess you go like this.
You guess? You
Yeah.
never fished?
I haven't fished in a while.
Well, then, so you've done it before. So how did you do it when you did it?
Oh no, that's
Now,
not
you
going
can't
to
take
work.
that loose like that, Justin.
Oh.
That's not going to fly. What kind of a rocket scientist are you?
Oh, this is a weighted hook or something. I know. I haven't fished in like...
You usually put a sinker on your line so your line sinks. Okay. Tell me when and where.
Let's try the stomach first.
Like is a casting motion?
Yeah. Not that hard. Remember how bad this hurts.
Are we still good, Amy? Are we still in the, as Justin says, are we in the... Somebody called from 1989, they want their necklace back. Did you read that comment?
No idea.
Did you read that comment? I thought that was funny.
It's too long.
Somebody called from 1989,
I'm losing too much.
That was pretty funny. Whoever said that, I'll give you a thumbs up.
My neck used to be right there. My neck used to be a lot thicker.
Yeah. Yeah, you lying animal.
I lost.
Come on, you ready?
Carb diet.
I'm just gonna kind of very.
No, what are you doing the end
I'm
for?
gonna lightly tap you.
What are you doing the end for?
How do you want me to do it?
I guess.
You want the whole thing like that? Yeah, this is your call.
It's like kendo stick all over again. It feels like.
Look, I'm gonna lightly do it.
No.
Oh, we just lost the washer and everything. Or the sinker. I think that just hit my. It was too light. How bad does it hurt?
It's all right. I'm good. All right. What happened?
My bobber's dangling.
What happened to the?
It broke.
Well, that's not very strong string.
Yeah.
Dry rotted. Oh.
Gosh, it goes around my back.
Right there. That's that tip going around. Is it worse than a serving knee belt?
They all feel the same. My gosh.
You want to do two at once? Let's try two at once.
It went around the side and got my back right there.
Okay, let's try two at once. Just for craps and giggles. How's that? Come across right here.
No, not there.
Hold on, I'm stepping on something. Okay. Right there, you ready?
Not my neck, not that.
I'm not going to hit you in the neck.
That's
ready?
nipple. Wait.
I'm not going to hit right above it.
I need duct tape or something.
You ready? Right there, you ready? Perfect aim. I'm a fishing pole wrangler. You ready? I'll hit your 1989 chain.
It hit the neck.
It hit the chain.
Don't count.
That don't count. You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Right there? Quit walking my way, clown. Scoot over that way a little bit. You ready?
Whoa, it did get me. Right there.
It hit the chain.
That's not the chain.
Justin, the line goes right over the 1989 chain. Right there.
Well, let me take it off then. So
don't take it off. Just pull it back some.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm in the same spot again. Okay.
Ready?
That's fine. Doesn't hurt.
Oh, okay. That hurt. I guarantee that hurt.
Oh, is it making me bleed yet? Oh, it is, yeah.
Don't.
For many users, your tokens sit in some company's account. They decide how much you can withdraw and if you can log into your account at all.
Most people associate MK Ultra with LSD, but one of the most expansive of the subprojects is subproject 68. It was by this guy named Ewan Cameron. Have you heard that name before?
No.
Cameron? Okay, Ewan Cameron. He is a psychiatrist up in Montreal in Canada, working at what's called the Allen Memorial Institute. And Gottlieb wanted to expand MK Ultra besides drugs because he already had a lot of people doing drug experiments. So he wanted to see if there were psychological techniques that could be used to manipulate a person. So not just in an interrogation, but can we actually control a person's personality? Can we make them behave in certain ways, make them do something? So the idea that Ewan Cameron had come up with before the CIA is involved, I should mention Ewan Cameron is a behaviorist. So he thinks that all behavior is a result of nurture, not nature. So it's the environmental input that causes a person to behave a certain way. And he thought that if you could bring a person back down to a blank slate, remove all the environmental inputs that have been put into them, and then you can build them back up in your image into whatever you want them to be. So his idea to bring someone down to the blank slate was to induce enough stress that they forgot who they formerly were. And so you reduce them to the blank slate, and then the CIA is really interested in if you could do that, then you could form them into whatever. So Ewan Cameron, his main goal is to try to figure out what can induce enough stress in a person to bring them down to that blank slate. And so he performs a lot of experiments. His most famous one is called psychic driving, where he was doing a therapy session, quote unquote therapy, with one of his patients, and he was recording the session, and she said something about how, my mother when I was young used to tell me blah blah blah. She said something negative to her, and so Ewan Cameron rewinded that on the tape that he was recording and made her listen back to it and said, "Hey, I want you to listen back to what you say your mother used to say to you." When he rewinded the tape and played it forward, as soon as the woman was kind of quoting her mother and she listened to that herself on the tape, she recoiled, and Cameron thought, oh, you have a negative reaction to that. So he rewinded again and again and again, and he kept rewinding it, and she just got more and more emotional, had this more and more kind of visceral reaction to what she was saying her mother used to tell her. So this led Cameron to develop the concept of psychic driving, which is you record some kind of negative message, and then you make
August 22nd, I told viewers that the road to artificial general intelligence was already bringing massive changes to society and disrupting industries around the world. And to take advantage, I recommended buying a group of stocks, including these. Then, I told them to sell a group of stocks before they got wiped out on the road to AGI.
This is a critical warning to every single investor out there. I don't want you to click nothing, smash nothing, or buy nothing. Just listen. What I'm about to say today, what I'm about to show you and explain to you, might actually save your portfolio from a world of trouble. So you certainly don't want to miss out on this video. Please listen to everything I have to say today. This is super important. Now, right now, there are two groups of investors. On the one hand, we got people saying, well, we had such a beautiful year. We've done 15% on the S&P 500. It's well above average. The last 3 years were wonderful. The market is so expensive, it's bound not to give us the so-called Santa rally. And instead of it, give us a lump of coal. So let's get out before that happens. And that's fine. That's a good strategy. And if you don't do it and the market collapses, you're going to feel horrible. On the other hand, there's this second subset of investors who hold the opposite position, saying, well, this is all nice and dandy. The market is in this beautiful kind of upward momentum. The bull run has been going on for a while. But the Santa rally is set up in such a way that it would be silly not to partake, because if you sit on the sideline and the market ends up doing another 10% in 2 weeks, which is the annual return on the S&P 500 in a normal year, well, that would be a darn shame, and that would be kind of annoying. So let's stay in the market and ride it out. Now, these two groups basically reflect the decision that every investor has to make right now as we go into the end of the year. This is basically the dilemma. Investors are paralyzed because they don't know what to do. If they sit on the sideline, miss out, it's going to be horrible. If they stay in and the market collapses, well, that's going to be horrible as well. So what do we do? What do we do? Don't worry, I got you in this video. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear answer what I think is going to happen. Of course, not financial advice, just my opinion. And I'll share with you my scenario, my thought process, and my prediction as to what happens over the next few weeks. But just to clarify, the market is a very wild beast. And maybe everything I just said right now doesn't materialize. The market can stay rational, crazy longer than any of us can stay solvent. So take it with a little bit of a salt, with a grain of salt, but nevertheless, this is what I think. So I think that we will get an initial drop over the next couple of days. Heading into the final couple of weeks of this year, I believe there's one more shake-off event that's about to play out. I don't know how big it's going to be, but if I had to guess, probably 2 to 3% drop on the S&P 500, maybe 4%. Something that scares people enough to sell out and to think that the rally isn't coming. I think that plays out over the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, whatever that case may be. I don't know exactly when. But once they clear out all the weak hands from the market, the rally is actually going to start. And the last 10, 14 days of the year are going to be an absolute roller coaster into the huge stratosphere, if you want to put it this way. But it's going to be very, very pleasant to be in the market for this Santa rally, which I think is happening. And here's why I think it's going to play out this way. Number one, we are at a stretch positioning a little bit on the short term. If you look at the S&P 500, we have done about 17% year to date. But the majority of what we've done this year, we have done over the past 6 months, not the past 12 months. So the past 6 months have basically been a major spike. Pretty much since April, we've been on a tear, right? Past 6 months is up 14% out of the 17 that we got year to date. So which means that we're heading super hot into the Santa rally, and which means we will have to have a cooling down period before this spike is going to happen. That's normal. That's part of the game. I just don't want people to think that this is the reversal that everybody's afraid of. It's just profit taking, some tax loss harvesting where it's available. These end of year pullbacks inside the bull run is pretty normal. And as you zoom out, you kind of almost don't even see them or feel them. But at the moment, like a 3% drop on the S&P 500 over the course of, let's say, a week, is going to feel very much real. So I just want you to be at ease with yourself and relax. This is a normal pullback. Now, the second thing is, if you look at the fear and greed index right now, we still have that wall of worry very much intact. Right now, we are at max fear with 36 on the fear and greed index. That is insanely bearish. The market is holding the opinion that this is not a good setup. Right now, we're in full fear mode, not in full euphoria mode. So that actually may contribute to a short-term pullback. When the market is fidgety, when the market is nervous, when retail is basically kind of in fear mode, every little jitter might actually accelerate that pullback, that correction that is designed. And by the way, it ain't something new. You should know this by now. It is designed by the institutional players to shake out the weak hands from retail and get them to leave the market so they can improve their cost basis upon that dip. It's not the first time they've done it. It's not the last time. You just have to know the rules of the game. On top of this, we have the Fed cutting the rates as was expected. But here's the thing. In the stock market, it's for traders. You have to understand that for these guys, it's buy the rumors, sell the news. So every time you have a positive event for the stock market that is completely priced in ahead of time, when the event actually plays out as expected, there is a pullback. There is a correction because there is profit taking and the traders essentially selling the news. Now, that on top of, as I said, tax loss harvesting, end of year planning, a lot of different things that happen in the market normally towards the end of the year might actually bring out the correction. That correction is going to cost people a lot of money, people who don't have long-term investing mindset, people who are not really understanding what they are in the market. Sometimes they're long-term, sometimes they're traders, they can't make up their mind, and this is a sort of shake-off that's going to be very detrimental to their investing journey. What I think happens after the shake-off towards the last 10, 14 days of the year is that we will certainly go up, and the rally might be 5%, might be 10%, might be even 15%, I don't know, but it's going to be a pretty hefty rally because we will have more liquidity right now in the market because the Fed just opened the floodgates again with the rate cut and with the beginning of quantitative easing. On top of it, historically speaking, the last 2 weeks of December are one of the strongest period in the market. And right now we have no reason to think that it should be any different because there is nothing in the setup that says, hey, this December is a little bit different. Maybe it's macro, maybe geopolitics. As it stands right now, we are on a normal year, which means that historically speaking, December should be very strong. On top of this, the flip side of having the wall of worry, that 36 fear and greed score, is that when it actually starts to crack, the floodgates open, and I think that's what we're going to see is that this wall of worry collapse and all the water is going to pour out. On top of this, as I mentioned before, and it's not me bringing out this idea, it's Tom Lee's thesis, and I do agree with it, is that we have a lot of fund managers who are dying to jump into this market and improve their performance towards the end of the year so it doesn't look as bad as it is. And if we have a little pullback of 5%, 3%, 4%, they're going to pile into the market trying to get ahead of this rally, which is going to essentially cause the rally to happen. It's a little bit weird to think about it. It's a self-fulfilling cycle. And on this topic, this Sunday, I'm about to have one of the most important lectures I've ever given for my Academy members. I have 25,000 members in my Academy, patreon.com/Tom Nash. We will have a full 2026 prediction, roadmap, game plan, strategy, all my thoughts about what's going to happen in 2026, what my strategy is going to be. And let me just give you a hint. I think 2026 is going to be extremely abnormal. I know you're nervous about the next couple of weeks on the stock market, but looking at it from a perspective of somebody who has been around some of the world's best investors, I can tell you right now, they are not nervous. None of them is. None of them is panicking. None of them is nervous. You know why? Because what they do, essentially, they work based on a system. Every single rich investor I've seen, every single top 1% performer I've seen works on a sacred system, which no matter what the circumstances are, they do not digress from that system. And they work that system. Doesn't matter what the macroeconomy is, what the stock market says, what the headlines, they work their system. And that system is generating insane amounts of profits for these guys. None of this happens overnight. I know it seems like in the films, there's a sudden event, somebody just made a lot of money overnight. None of the people that I've met at least have made their money overnight. It was a slow burn process. It was a marathon. And they mainly understand that for them to slow down the compounding effect on their money, it has to be something cataclysmic. As you look at this investing world, the number one lesson that I've learned from rich people is that they understand the importance of compounding. The minute you take your money off the market, number one, there's this famous number with the top 10 days. Missing the top 10 days over the past 20 years would have cost you 50% performance. Just 10 days in 20 years, right? But that put aside, just losing the compounding effect is insane. So for them to take out their money, it has to be aliens landing, taking over. It doesn't happen, okay? I'll show you an example. If you put in $50,000 in the stock market right now, and you keep adding another $1,000 every month, you'll have $320,000.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to...
Within 10 years. Every 6 years, if you just sit in the SP 500, you're going to double your money. I mean, that's pretty much what happened in the past 100 years. These guys understand the insane cheat code that is compounding, so they don't pull out their money every time they think a pullback is coming. None of them does this. In fact, when COVID came in 2020 and the market dropped 30% and everybody was convinced that the world is ending, that this is it, Vanguard actually showed that from the 1 million and above portfolios, 99% of them have not sold. 99%. The only ones who sold out and ran around like headless chickens were retail investors. But the main thing I want to show you here is like on average, and that's based on Vanguard research, the average holding period of a stock by a top 1 million portfolio and above is 12 years. So on average, rich people, successful investors hold a stock for 12 years on average. Understand that before you start to analyze what the next 2 weeks are looking like. None of these rich people I worked with for the past 20 years is stressing about what the Fed is going to say, what the rate cut is going to look like, what the next 2 weeks are going to look like. Okay, we have a plan for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it may be, which is stay in the market. If a pullback comes, realize it's temporary, DCA double down, improve your cost average, and ride out the rally. And if the rally doesn't come, well, then you just keep on buying and keep on investing until the correction actually stops. And at that point, you enjoy the ride back up. Whether it happens in the next 2 weeks, in the next 4 weeks, in the next 2 months, it doesn't really matter, okay? Now, again, as I mentioned, 2026 is going to be insane. 2026 is not going to be like any year we've seen over the past 3 or 4 decades. It's going to be an absolute abnormal phenomenon. If you actually want to understand what I'm talking about and go beyond, well, you know, the market is stretched, the P ratios are high, we're due for a crash, that talk is for headlines on Google for free articles. If you want to understand what actually is going to happen in 2026, based on what I'm seeing in front of me right now, join the Patreon, join the Academy, patreon.com/Tom Nash. Would love to see you there. It's not for traders. It's not for people with short-term mindset. It's not for impatient people. If you're a long-term investor, I invite you to join the Academy, join the lecture, and I'll see you then.
I'm Brian Cox. My full title is Professor of Particle Physics at the University of Manchester, Royal Society Professor for Public Engagement in Science, and Visiting Scholar at the Crick Institute. Or you could just call me Brian.
Quantifying the Universe with Brian Cox. Part 1. The Power of Quantum Mechanics. What are considered the earliest glimpses of
getting secrets and all this other stuff, but what do you think about the Epstein stuff? I'm very curious about your thoughts on that. The blackmail operation, supposed blackmail operation. What do you think that was?
It's always a setup when a powerful, wealthy man trying to get more power or more money and somebody else doesn't want him to do, and they like competed, and that's why the competitor would set him up. I was born in 1984. I was born in Soviet Union. It's sad at the same time to say that this country doesn't exist anymore.
So you grew up Muslim?
Yes.
Okay.
So Kazakh and Tatarstan, they are Muslim.
I mean, how did you get recruited into being a seductive intelligence operative?
You are going to the military academy anyway. You're supposed to disattach your body from your emotions. This is part of the training. Your body belongs to the state. Your body belongs to the government. You know, feelings and emotions, like just, it doesn't exist. The soul doesn't exist.
Wow.
Okay? So straight after the military, I decided to come to the God because I lost belief in everything that moment. I just like felt like I needed it, you know, like I felt like this may help me and save me from like doing bad things because I tried to suicide.
I'm so were you ever in a situation where you thought you were compromised?
So the time they brought me to the forest, this commander protege was the one who orchestrated the whole thing, showing to criminals, look, she is the mole. Vladimir sucked. He cannot be the leader because he's stupid, because he was trapped by this bitch. So the time they brought me to Vladimir, to his house, I was all bleeding, I was all fucked up. So difficult to remember this thing, I'm so sorry.
Would you rather process it and come to an understanding and move past it, or keep blocking it?
I don't think I'm powerful enough to process that. Really. I think it will, you know, it will really destroy me.
Aaliyah Rosa, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for being here. A real-world honeypot.
Well,
former honeypot.
Former,
honeypot.
yes. Thank you. Otherwise, you know, I would be like, who knows what will happen with me tomorrow.
No, I've been really excited about this interview. Thanks. I'm glad we were able to make it work. I knew we had to reschedule, but you know, what caught I saw you popped up on my Instagram feed, and you were talking about, I believe you were talking about spies in Silicon Valley. And so that caught my attention because I've been interviewing a lot of tech giants from Silicon Valley, startups and very established. And, you know, I have breakfast or lunch or dinner a lot of times with the guests off camera. And a handful of these guys were talking about Russian and Chinese,
Ukrainian
honeypots, spies that are going in there, and you know, they meet these tech guys that there's probably a handful of them that have never been with a woman, and then a beautiful woman comes, and then there goes all the secrets back to Russia, China, Ukraine, wherever.
Belarus
right?
also has a strong secret intelligence.
I figured, and so and so we would have these conversations, and I was a GRS contractor for the Central Intelligence Agency, and through a lot of my deployments, one thing that I noticed is I didn't see any Russian ones, but I saw a lot of Chinese brothels that were being set up all over Iraq, all over Afghanistan, all over the Middle East, pretty much anywhere that Americans are working outside of the U.S. and probably, well, actually, definitely inside the U.S. They have brothels where they're trying to lure in State Department, intelligence professionals, anybody that they can, kind of get their hands on. So it was an interesting dialogue every single time, and then I wasn't surprised, but I was like, oh shit, like you guys are very aware of this kind of stuff, and then about a month later, you popped up, and I was like, we have to do this. So thank you.
Thank you
for
so
coming.
much. No, I really appreciate it. I appreciate it so much for being inviting to your interview, because usually press, when I give interview or something, usually press, they either exaggerate everything, either they write more, and they call me like these crazy names, like, the sex spy reveals the confession, or like the sex spy manipulator tells the whole truth and all this. So I understand they need to sell it, but I mainly gave an interview about how to prevent manipulation, especially for those men who work in tech companies who are super busy. They don't have time to go and socialize, and meet women, who are devoted to their work, and hence when they meet someone online, like virtually, sometimes because of their kindness, or maybe because they're naive, sort of, they don't even think that behind this account may be a fake account of a professional, mature, male, intelligent officer who pretends to be this cute, nice, young female, girl wearing like bikinis or wherever on the beach, and love bombing his account through these social platforms like LinkedIn and, could be Instagram, Facebook, wherever. And this poor man, because they don't have female attention during the day, they buy it. And because they go too into this relationship, they've been manipulated, and it's really sad. Because when I gave an interview, I was actually in New York Times Post, I was actually giving some techniques how to prevent manipulation, how to see through this manipulation, and how to understand what are the red flags, not just for men but for women too. There's so many online scammers, right? And we know so many who actually love bombing you in order to get some money out of you and like hack your.
And then going through the outline, and as the team's been talking to you about the outline, I mean, so you were basically trafficked, and this is a lot different than what I was thinking. So it sounds like you were trying to take down.
Hi, I'm JT, and I made Result Hunter, the search engine for conservatives. Let me just tell you what it does. First of all,
basically trafficking networks, traffickers. Am I correct?
Yes.
And there's a lot of trauma involved in that, and a lot of recovery.
Yes, a lot of. I still work with a therapist every week.
Really?
Yeah, for 17 years.
17 years?
Yeah, and I still have PTSDs and anxiety, and it's a big challenge.
I'll bet it is.
Very. Like sometimes, like there are some days that it's just, even my spy techniques don't really help that much. I mean, of course they do help, but still sometimes like I find myself that I just cannot go through the day, and it's really hard. So yeah.
Well, everybody starts off with an introduction here. So here we go. Aaliyah Rosa, a former secret agent turned woman empowerment coach, public speaker, and influencer. Born in the former Soviet Union into a Kazakh Tatar family of high-ranking Soviet military officers. Your grandfather was a national hero who fought the Nazis during World War II. At 18, you became a Russian FSB-trained seduction agent where you dedicated yourself to combating drug and human trafficking. And then you defected from Russia, writing a book that reveals secret spy techniques based on the KGB program, and there's a documentary being produced about your life. And then we pulled a quote that I thought was pretty interesting from you. At the end of the day, when I saved someone's life, I felt good about it. But I never asked myself how I felt being in a body that was constantly abused and raped by random men. One former FBI agent said I was a broken toy, that I was sex trafficked myself. But all my classmates, we didn't feel this way. We felt patriotic. We were ready to sacrifice and do anything for our government. That's how I felt. It's a pretty powerful statement.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a pretty powerful statement. So, like I was saying, before we started rolling the cameras here, I would like to do a life story on you, and then toward the end of it, talk about some tradecraft and manipulation techniques, how to avoid it, and all that kind of good stuff. And who knows what kind of rabbit holes we'll go down after that. But before we do, everybody gets a gift.
Oh, thank you.
Vigilance Elite gummy bears.
Wow, thank you. Can I try it?
Of course.
Can I try it here?
You can try it right here.
I'm so excited. I've seen it. I was like wondering, what is the taste of these gummies? So curious. By the way, while I'm unpacking it quickly, so we're working on the documentary. It's not produced yet. We're just like in the beginning of the beginning. I just signed a deal with Topic Studios, but we didn't even start filming it. So yeah, it's not.
Oh, really?
Yet. Yeah.
Do you have any idea when it will be out?
Probably next year, but I think like the book will come out earlier than the documentary because everything like basically coming from the book. They're looking for the IP, blah blah blah, and then you know how it is.
Are you going to be in it, or they?
In a documentary, yes, but TV show, no. TV show, somebody else will film.
Right on.
Let's hide it here.
What's that?
So I'll just hide this thing. Okay, so. All right, so I'm ready to try. They're so cute.
All right, let's see what you think.
Oh my God.
Not bad, huh?
Very, very good.
Right on.
Wow.
Right on.
I should save it to my son. He loves it.
Right
he loves
on.
gummy bears. Really nice taste.
Thank you. We'll give you an extra bag for your son.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. I appreciate it.
And then one more thing to knock out. So I have a Patreon account. It's a subscription account. These folks have been with us since the very beginning, and they're the reason that I get to sit down here with you today. And so one of the things we do is we give them the opportunity to ask every guest a question. So this is from Stephen Casey. What is the percentage you think of compromised U.S. government actors by honeypots across all three branches of government?
Wow.
We know there's Eric Swalwell, right, who was sleeping with the Chinese spy. He's still in there, by the way.
I mean, I don't know this information.
But,
well, percentage, that's actually really hard to estimate.
Style and substance.
How common do you think it is? Do you have any insight on that?
I know that it's very common. Actually, in the podcast To Die For, when Neil did the whole investigation and all that, we have one lady who lives in New York right now. So she's Ukrainian Ukrainian born, and she was a model scout. So she said in the interview that she was bringing Russian and Ukrainian beauties working for the secret intelligence to America, especially to Washington and New York, to target particular politicians and ministers to get closer, to establish relationship, maybe to get married. So it's quite common. Then you even think, maybe, I'm not saying that every single Russian or Ukrainian or wherever, like Slovakian looking woman is a potential threat and potential spy. No, but man should be aware of this.
I mean, I think of it like this. It's pretty fucking simple, right? If you are a man or a woman in a position of power, if you hold the keys to new technology, if you are a decision maker in government, if you are in intelligence and know shit about our government and what we're doing in areas of the world that maybe we shouldn't be in, and all of a sudden, young, attractive, foreign women or men are all around you, and you're not used to that happening, there's probably something fucking going on. You're not that good looking. You don't have that good a game. You're just a fucking government employee or elected official who knows shit that our adversaries want. So get with the fucking program.
Yes, but Sean, you do understand. You work in the military before. You understand the psychology of human beings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Show me any man who doesn't want to believe that he's been loved because he's cute. Show me anyone. If I or any woman would come to the guy, even like not like best looking, and would tell him, I find you very cute. I like you. I like your beautiful eyes. Oh, you're so intelligent. You're so amazing. Wouldn't he resist? Wouldn't he say no to me or like to another woman?
Well, I mean, look, I get it's hard. I totally understand that. But I mean, you have to look at the position that you're in, right? And if something out of the normal starts to happen and you have the keys to new technologies or you know what I mean, then like I don't know. I would think that you would be able to put it together a little bit better than these guys are.
Okay, so let me please share one example from the history.
Mm-hmm.
So the famous scientist, the genius, Albert Einstein, was targeted by a female Soviet Union spy when, after he, was very close to Oppenheimer and had, evening gatherings and dinners together. So this beautiful young female attracted Einstein, where he was invited to New York for a sculpture exhibition or something. So she met him over there, yet she was married to a sculpture artist. And then she kind of like relocated herself to Albert Einstein, and they established love relationships. Then Albert started to take her to Oppenheimer house, where she established very good friendship with Oppenheimer's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And where slowly through the wife and through like friends and Einstein, the Soviet spy, her name I think was Margarita, if I'm not mistaken. So she was taking all this information and report this information, this data to Soviet government, where actually Soviets invented the nuclear bomb during 2 years instead of 4, just because they stole this data. And here is a genius, very smart man, Albert Einstein, who actually was trapped, right? Was trapped under this honey trap techniques. So I don't know if this guy was trapped, like how about other guys, So I don't know.
What kind of a timeline are we talking here?
So when Oppenheimer,
years?
Manhattan Project, when it was Manhattan Project. So it was after, I think like Einstein was that time.
I mean, how long was the relationship between the spy?
I don't really know this information, but this information is actually in the history and in Russian history. Also, like in here, you can Google it. You can actually check facts and everything. Mm-hmm. But they actually established relationship. They lived together like husband and wife. So Albert completely trusted this Margarita. So that's why he was bringing her to all this, family sort of like friends evenings and gatherings.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompts directly into Base 44. It gives me super detailed structure. And here it is, everything I laid out in detail as it goes. This is pretty awesome, but I want to make it playful. So I'm going to add a swipe left and swipe right interface. The same usability we all know. Now I'm going to add one more feature. So every idea that I favorite will turn into a kickoff prompt to start building the app itself. And that's it. Just come up with your idea, any idea, and Base 44 will do the rest. So go to Base 44 and create apps with your name on it.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. In a Chevy of their choice. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Interesting. So, I mean, okay, that's a little bit different of a scenario than what I was trying to describe. Is, I mean, that sounds like a well-crafted operation.
Like social engineering.
Yes. Some of the stuff that I'm talking about is just your regular everyday hook up at the bar. And it's like, why? Don't talk about the secrets after the first or second night. I mean, you know.
Okay, so as a former honey trap agent, I can tell you that men are the most vulnerable during intercourse. And if you are quite experienced agent, you can ask certain questions during or after intercourse, like straight after the ejaculation is sort of over.
No lie. That took me a minute. Oopsies. What? I was. There's so much of I was eating and shit. That's my bad. Doubt anyone's here. Yeah. Siri, go to YouTube. I think we'll play one more of these. I'm definitely going to be keeping on playing this. I think I like this one. Pretty good.
Previously, Resident Evil Revelations.
Previous.
Jesus. No one could have lived through that.
The stories of the resurrection are true.
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was all
It's a trap. Yeah, that almost guaranteed. Ryan, we'll go after Jill and Parker. Make your way to the Mediterranean. That's the one of weapons.
Can you reach HQ?
No, comms are disease. We'll be stuck here. Who the hell are you?
It's a weird villain. Listen. Wild villain, dude. I don't know. Ghost of Israel. Episode 3. Episode 3, ouch. Подожди. What?
Still thinking that?
No. I can still fight.
That's the spirit.
It's over. The city is finished.
Okay, this is cool. I kind of like it switching around. It's pretty cool. You know? What?
This is one wake-up call. Long overdue.
Sorry, Wesker. Dude, there's so much ammo. Yeah, we gotta walk around.
Just Parker. Come in. The facility has been breached. We're closing shop. Prepare to go home. Split it up into different helipad of the room. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Cover the hallway with Jitsa.
P9.
Make sure they reach the heliport.
Carter, they started evacuation procedures here. Orion?
I'm the only one left, Colonel Morgan. The BSAA is pulled out. I want you to know the FDC is making a huge mistake. We have been at war for 3 weeks in an attempt to handle this matter. There have been rescues, there have been losses. Too many. But any further delays would simply cripple our cause. Surely you can understand that. I'm afraid I cannot. Obliterating the site by satellite is only a quick fix. We can lose crucial evidence. Use of satellite has already been approved. We can clean up this mess. Yes, you thought of everything. Even the FBC may not be able to cover its tracks on this one. Let the heavens scorch the earth with justice. The unilateral solutions of it will only create a new Veltro. Perhaps a dozen of them. Yes.
He was right.
There's the hook. Men like us can exist thanks to groups like that. We'll just let all those people die. Are you finished now, Director O'Brien?
Always just people.
Everyone, you have your orders. Move into position.
No, bro, keep on talking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Craziness. Kill enemies in the hall. What do we got? Pistol and a freaking B9, dude. Let's go. Pistol shoots not great though. It is not great. I'm down to just restart. His pistol shoots also my area. Weird. We're shooting flash. Oh. That takes care of that. Are you sure?
Doctor to get on the chopper.
Let's get on that chopper. recommend getting on the elevator. You can have whatever you want. Oh, what did you do? It's messed up, dude. Oh, hello. Little Benelli M3 action. Federal Bureau of Terrorism, Federal Bioterrorism, Federal Bioterrorism Commission was funded by the U.S. government to be the enforcing agency of the guidelines set forth in the National Species Protection Act. This document outlines the FBC's charter and the responsibilities of its members. The FBC is charged with protecting the United States and her interests from biological threats. Our organization will work with other countries and their respective wildlife protection organs to guard public health. As such, we are tasked with ensuring the biological safety of the public at large. The duties of all FBC members include research, training, and support. The biological community policies will be fomented on a needs-only basis, with any additional budget expenditure and extraordinary activities being approved by a plenary session of the Wildlife Protection Committee. The FBC chair is selected by the Wildlife Protection Committee. The chair's duties include complete oversight of the FBC and coordination of all activities with respect to U.S. cabinet officials. The FBC chair is the final overseer. The FBC chair is the final overseer of the National Animal Protection Community. All members of the National Animal Protection Community are entitled to request help from the chair, including, that's crazy, and the director of blah blah blah. tank for no reason.
So, what do you think about that O'Brien guy?
The SAA director? Not my type.
That's not what I meant.
I think he's in the right. He's up to General Morgan.
Yeah, I agree. I think getting in the FBC instructs our moral compass.
You sound just like him. Still, I wouldn't mind being on the right side of the fight.
Oh! No, bitch! What are you doing?
The elevator's on the 6th floor. Hurry.
I was gonna try and open it. Never mind. Some cool water. That was a cool suit. Yeah, before, you know. We converted to pistol ammo. Even though it sucks, like, actually, no, it's fine. Just max me out and everything. Just everything. Where is it at? Come on. Oh, you dummy. like the shot.
Okay, I'm coming. For the love of God!
Jessica, hurry!
Okay.
Sister, little bastards! Go please hold them!
Elevator. Okay. So much ammo. It only means one thing. Let's get it. You have to wait on this elevator, I already know.
Damn, come on!
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you think. Because you're blue? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, dude. Get in. Get in. Get in. Let's go. Oh no, of course.
Jesus, I thought it was gonna stop again.
Yeah, we're fine. That was crazy. I can't believe Morgan decided to fry the city with a solar energy satellite.
Raccoon City all over again.
Yes. Wiped off the face of the earth. By tomorrow morning, Derek Legion will be just a name in the history book.
We did do everything we could, right?
I hope we did.
Well, just don't forget about that lobster dinner you owe me.
I got you.
When have I ever gone back on my word? Get the ladder, we gotta go! Okay, ladies first!
Oh no. This doesn't seem. some fighting down there and like a little side game would be cool nowadays. I don't like the monsters from Red Dead and get lizard BOWs.
It's triggered a chain reaction. Look, the city.
The city's so bright.
It's pretty sick. It does remind me more of like the RE, CGI movies. Or, yeah.
We came to help, but did nothing.
Accuracy? Dang, that's what screwed me. That's crazy. Well, there goes. Well, if anyone is here, I'm definitely going to be playing this again. Beating it. This is a good one. And RE2, but like, I've already played it, so off and on. But yeah. Peace out, guys. Y'all have a good one.